forge.
Welcome to my forge, brother. You're in my hometown, brother. Welcome. God bless you, bro.
They're inviting me to Dublin, setting up to drop off 100 grand in silver and gold. My friend, this guy knows what he's doing. Don't worry, this is gonna be a real light box by the time we're done.
Right when he hopped out, the energy was there.
For the people of Ireland, gold and silver. Prosperity for the people of Ireland.
Top 50 personalities on the planet right now.
I built it, I bought it, and I run it, baby.
Gold and silver for the people of Ireland. Prosperity for the people of Ireland. Trax, my man, bury this around Dublin.
Come on, bro.
Is a powerful force, is an intimidating person. Because what are you gonna say to Conor McGregor? We just shot the video for the giveaway, 100 grand. Me and Mickey, we're going to Ireland and we're gonna stash $100,000 of gold and silver. So we need the gold and silver back in the bag, Mickey. I gotta come up with 100 grand to go out to Ireland and the behest of Conor McGregor with Mickey to go do business, seal and lock in the deal. It's a big opportunity for us as a business. If you didn't watch the other episodes and you don't know what mission we're on, go f yourself. All right, or not, or watch the episodes and find out what it is. We've been around the world, we've been to Africa, and we're going back to Ireland to stash 100 grand. And guess who's supposed to be helping us? Hard to believe. Somebody I met in DC. This gentleman right here, ready to f you up. Yeah, I got king's blood. Can't do the impersonation, but I'll get better at it. They're inviting me to Dublin, setting up to drop off 100 grand in silver and gold. Conor McGregor is one of the top 50 personalities on the planet right now. Long story short, I got plugged in by my boy Bo, but I was in DC and I got to call Conor's team. I sit with Conor's team, they know me, because I was in Belfast, fought Nico. Nothing is better than when the talk ends and you get in the ring. People, especially in Ireland, that was the Northern Irish. So we get out to Dublin, we don't really say anything about Conor, that's a surprise. We're doing it. We're going into Ireland land. This is a very, very key, crucial, important business time. I mean, if we pull this off properly, for our brand, it's great. It's not bad. Yeah. You make you little next door neighbors in these pods. You got the rollies? So we'll pop one out now since we're vlogging.
Yacht Master.
Oh, Yacht Master. That's what's up.
2021.
We're in London. We gotta go to Dublin. And that is gonna happen. There we meet with Doug. Ready to crack somebody. Ready to crack somebody, yo. Hey, no more flying private for you, buddy. You're rocking with us in the middle seat. And we might see Nico tonight. Who knows what these guys got planned, man. That's crazy. Alright, well listen, we're in the middle of Dublin. Our hotel is being set up. Doug is here. So we're going for the gold, is that it, Doug?
Absolutely.
That's what the going on?
Gold.
For the gold. If we get to Dublin, it's big business time, but you know what I'm saying? I've been down this road before. Play it cool, play it smooth. I have a very simple role. I don't sing songs. I don't do nonsense. I give away gold and silver. That's my thing. This is my claim to fame. Conor's got his fighting style, his 2 championships, or 3 however many belts that he unified. Elon Musk has Starlink, Tesla. Donald Trump is the president and real estate and golf courses. A lot of people have a lot of stuff. I've got this. This is what I do. Going for the gold. We've got a lot of things to do. We've got a lot of surprises to try to fulfill. We've got a master plan, and we're brainstorming. From Azerbaijan to Ireland. So what is this gentleman's name that we're gonna go see?
Fran from Cut Price Jewelers.
Fran from Cut Price Jewelers. Pronouncing that properly out here?
Yeah, cut price. Diamond cut.
Diamond cut. Let's see if this man has the metals that we need at today's market price that we could put together what we need to do for this stash. I'm sorry if I'm not making as much sense as I usually do. Not getting a lot of sleep here. It is currently, what time in New York, Mickey?
Almost 4 a.m.
4 a.m. So I'm up late, doing some business. It's all good.
By the time we had landed in Dublin, it was already morning. It was about 9:30 a.m. there. So we were kind of fresh off a flight, missed the night, missed our normal sleep. In Ireland, Doug, who was our main guy over there, picked us up right from the airport, and it was time to roll. So first day we got there, fresh out the plane, hotel wasn't even ready for us, so we hopped in the car, picked up the gold and silver at Cut Price Jewelers. Shout out to Fren and his team. They're jewelers in Dublin. If you're looking to go to some place in Dublin, I would recommend them, for sure. Great people. They set us up with the medals, so we didn't have to carry $100,000 worth of metal and declare it.
All right, here we go. Let's see, this guy's got some old school gold over here. Hey guys. Hey, how are you, sir? I'm all right. Nice to meet you,
How's
man.
things?
Everything's
I'm Fran.
great. Hey, Fran.
How's things?
Great.
How's the flight?
The flight was great, and we're in the wonderful,
The Cut Price Jewelers.
the wonderful nation of Ireland, ready to do some wire transfers. 'Cause we got a lot of gold and silver to hide.
Yes.
You've been collecting for
Yeah, we have a stock ready for you.
All right, okay,
We're ready
good.
to rock.
I assumed you would be. I assumed you would be. But I'm just trying to check out your jewelry store. I've been in the jewelry business for 20 years, and I always like to see what people are up to. Very interesting place you got here.
Yeah.
How long you been in business?
23 years as well, yeah.
23 years. How'd you get into the business?
I got an apprenticeship when I was 15 and just took on from there.
Oh, really?
That's my business partner there and John. So
All
he's in
right.
it nearly 35 years.
There's nobody in there. All right. All right, wonderful. Well, thanks for having us.
Will we show you the private room?
Let's go.
Let's go. We show you, hook you up with this stuff.
Let's go.
Let's
Let's
do
go.
this. Have the door open, it's really hot.
In there?
Oh, it's freezing.
Last one was in there.
This is our workshop. Two benches in the polish room.
Right, wonderful.
That's where all our magic happens. Kept extending down
Right, right.
all the way out. All good. And then this is where Tilly works with the
Watches.
with the watches and that, you know? You know the gig.
Oh yeah, you better believe it.
Yeah, you know it.
So full blown jewelry operation,
Yeah,
similar to what we do in New York,
yeah. Same setup.
more or less. So
Yours on steroids.
That's the
What's
real
this?
safe.
that's the real safe. So the decoys in the other place,
Yeah.
and then what we got over here.
3 or 4 tons in that one.
3 or 4 tons.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Oh, the whole safe.
Yeah,
place,
it's
isn't it?
safe. Not in gold.
All right. Well, listen. So this is what 21 years of business looks like in Dublin. All right. Oh, this is the safe right here. This is a safe from back in the day.
This is it. This is where it's at.
Okay, well, you really set us up good. You know what you're doing, my friend. This guy
Yes.
knows what he's doing. This man knows what he is doing. And you got the Irish
The Philharmonic, the Royal Philharmonic.
Philharmonics.
Yeah, 1 ounce fine.
All right.
You
so
got
we landed on
full
the
sovereigns, half sovereigns. You got 1 ounce bars of gold, 1 ounce silver coins.
Right. You are a hero. They should put you on a coin, man.
Will I fit?
This is the right.
To get used to that.
Yeah. This is the right way to do it. But this guy set everything up 100%. This gentleman right here, how long has he been in the business?
My whole life.
Yeah, that's
my son.
That's your son,
That's my
okay.
son, yeah, so he's
How old are you?
21.
Young dude, all right. Beautiful business you guys got. And this is your daughter?
That's my cousin.
Your
So
cousin.
it's all family over there.
And what is this wood furniture here?
Yeah,
What is this?
I
Is
like that
something-
vintage antique stuff, you know, that's the
Yeah,
vibe in the
yeah.
place.
Yeah, I love that. Man.
Yeah.
I love that. That was Connor's jeweler. Fran is his name. Knew what he was doing. Hey, listen, man, I could touch down anywhere in the world and I could say I need this, I need that, and it's done.
Me and Max like to work really fast on these big trips when we're out giving gold in different countries, meaning film that morning, release that night. It's like a whole day expenditure.
All right, so far we dropped 1 video. Got that done, gave away 1 ounce. That was $3,000. And then some more hundreds and hundreds and hundreds in. The comments are going out.
Good luck. We're giving away money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, man. It's gonna be over $100,000 invested in this endeavor. Doug's the man, we know that. Conducting trench warfare in Ireland. But yeah, 1 ounce in the street, and we didn't even miss a beat.
For the first day, we sat with Doug planned out our mission in our video for the scavenger hunt, forbearing everything, talked about a few spots we could go to, what time we're gonna be doing it. And then by the first night, it was time to hit the actual Black Forge Inn, which is the pub that Conor opened up in his hometown. Call it like the 12 Kremlin kind of area of Ireland.
Alright, it's showtime. I'm running on fumes. Very little sleep, gotta get a coffee in me, and I gotta figure out what to do in this high energy situation. Make the most of it, you know, dropping video after video and shit. But all I need is one good scene today, and we're going to the Forge, and it's gonna be Nico and the whole gang. All right, pandemonium. Pandemonium. We gotta park and then we gotta go inside. How you guys doing, man? I'll be there in a minute. Yeah. The Black Forge.
We had announced that we were gonna be there, so by the time we got there was already kids and people outside waiting for Max, asking for silver, asking for pictures and stuff like that. If we could give to everyone, we would. With your guys' support, we can. So we get to the Black Forge Inn.
So we're setting up for our meal.
Can you check that suitcase still there, yeah? The suitcase still there, yeah?
We got watches, we got gold, we got silver, we got chains, we got business, we got fighters, we got YouTubers, man. And we're waiting for Conor. Another business move. This guy don't need to do this, you know what I'm saying? He got better shit to do. A warrior, a warrior. But he's doing it, so let's go. Me and Doug got to work. Me and Mickey came in and we get situated. We show up at the Forge. The Forge, man. The Forge, the Black Forge. He bought the Black Forge Inn, which is a pub in his old neighborhood, pub, restaurant, serving the community. It's like me opening up something in Queens. It's not on Fifth Avenue, it's not on Madison, or some big joint in Soho. It's in his old hood. And the Black Forge Brewery, stout. Then Conor pulls up smoking a notorious cigar with his driver in his Rolls Royce. He pops out, you gotta greet a person proper. I'm like, welcome to the Forge. Like, you know, like I'm welcoming him. He's like, welcome to my Forge. Conor arriving in a, what's a Phantom?
It's a Phantom, yeah.
That's great.
Not bad, lad.
That's the champ.
Freezing my bones.
That's the champ right there. Welcome, man. Welcome to the Forge.
Welcome to my Forge, brother. You're in my hometown, brother. Welcome.
you,
God
thank
bless
you
you,
so
bro.
much, man.
Fair
Thank
play,
you.
you're doing big things,
I
bro. Yeah.
appreciate that. Thank you.
Love
Thank
that
you for the
noise you're
invitation.
making.
I appreciate
You're giving
that.
out gold to the people. That's what we're about.
Well,
Giving
tomorrow-
back
Yes,
to this
sir.
community. That's why I started this great pub. That's why I built this great pub. To support the community, support the people and the place I came from.
Well, we got 100 grand for him. There's going to be a lot
Talk
of
to me
support.
on what we're doing exactly. So you're planting it around here.
I'm going to be running around with Doug tomorrow,
All of
stashing
Dublin.
different prizes in different places, and someone's going to get them. Someone from the community.
We gave away 3 grand tonight here to one lad.
Let me go in. Let me go in. Have a little pause. Let me chat. We'll sit and chat. I want to get some
Absolutely.
food and that.
I see you wearing a big chain today.
I got go in. Hey,
It's business time.
I'm ready, yeah.
So we got a little gold statue. I don't know if you know this guy. I don't know if you know that guy. That one's like 6 grand, 8 grand. something like that. This is where we're gonna be stashing. This is a heavy tray. It's 100 grand here, plus whatever it is over here. Then there's your piece that Mickey worked on.
Got one little gift form over here, tennis chain, Greenback Records. Something Conor's working on right here. And we also have lineup of gold chains from Traxnyc.com that we're gonna let Conor pick from. Which one's his favorite link?
Good guy, big
Hey,
fan.
Corey.
Yeah.
That's
for you.
good. Here's for me.
Yeah.
Brother.
Well,
Wow.
throw it on if you want.
Fucking right, throw it on. Was that nice
A little bit put it on you.
Yes. Has anyone seen this now?
Just me.
Just you. Give me a look.
I'm Dave. Sorry, Dave has photos.
Alright.
Stop now.
Jeweler.
Look at
Make sure it sits correct. Okay, you got a thick neck, buddy.
Okay, I said yes. Here we go. And the lawyer. Perfect with your lips. Perfect.
Yeah. That looks good. You see, you like that?
Perfect. Oh wow!
There you go.
Wow!
You got perfect for what you're doing.
Wow!
A lot of people were asking me like, oh, what's Conor like? Exactly like you would think. And for a kid like me that grew up an MMA fan, an Irish kid, seeing Conor McGregor's rise, you know, I don't usually get too like shell-shocked or surprised or nervous like about celebrities. But for me personally, that was a big one. If you're an MMA fan, like Conor is top of the top, the most famous UFC star ever. For an Irish kid like me, a privilege.
I'd love to have a look. They're here from the 1970s. A Patek Philippe ellipse.
So
and look at
Nico,
that.
Connor.
20 G's.
Nah, that's amazing.
20 grand.
Or you did it.
20 grand. Give me this. I got to touch. Look how well kept it is.
Is it
Nico,
worth? How much is it
Connor,
worth?
Nico's the number one.
Yeah, there you go.
You did well. You're a
There you
businessman. That's
go.
why.
Connor, Nico's the number one watch YouTuber in the world.
But I need you to dump this on the table. Tell me to
Over.
stash it. We'll
Over
take
here.
it from there.
You want me to dump this on the table?
Yeah, you dump it and you know what I'm saying? You
We'll do it
pretty
over
much,
here.
whatever it is, and you'd say, yo, Trax, stash just around the forge, whatever you want to say.
Around Dublin.
So I'm doing a video. We'll do it up there with the crowd.
No,
Get the
do
crowd.
it here.
I'll do
no,
it with the
people
crowd
will.
where I could do a little
I'm not gonna
contest.
grab nothing, you man. I don't want to grab nothing. But we want to get them
But
excited.
it's a little noisy over there.
We go to the back and we start filming the scene I need to bury treasure. First, when I broke the ice with Conor, it was a funny scene. I'm like, yo, let me shoot this if you don't mind, and this and that. He's sitting there and he's sitting there with a cigar. He's like, yeah, that's, whatever. And I was about to say, I'm here with Conor McGregor. And then I'm like, if I don't need to say that, I'm like, forget about that, man. And I'm like, and I push over all the gold and silver. And I'm like, yo, we're stashing gold and silver, I say. He's like, and then he starts laughing and he's like, yeah, they know who I am. He liked that because it woke him up a little bit when the gold and silver just splashed on the table in front of him. And it was natural. You know what I'm saying? Doing business with him and having him there was natural.
So I'll give you an example of how I do this video, so if you don't mind.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Jeff.
just to give you whatever it is. All right, Mickey's filming over here. He is. All right, we got we don't forget about. I'm commissioned to stash $100,000 worth.
You know me.
Yeah, I gotta stash. I gotta work for this guy over here. I'm working in Dublin, and I have to stash gold. It's 100,000. I'm gonna show you where I'm gonna stash it right now.
Let's go, baby. That's how we do it. How much are we talking here?
100 grand.
That's a little over 100 grand.
Ladies and gentlemen, the notorious Conor McGregor, live from the beautiful Black Forge Inn in Dublin 12, Ireland. Here with my man Trax of New York City's own Diamond District. Check this guy out. Traxnyc.
We're in Dublin, stashing 100,000. I'm gonna show you exactly where I stash it. You don't mind if I stash it
Go ahead, brother. Please do.
Around
Please
the
do.
forge, do you? If I reply to your comment and Conor replies to it, so you get 2 replies, we're sending you a gold Conor
There you go, baby. There you go.
to crack you right in the head.
My man Trax, we've got a giveaway and a special gift. Come and experience real Dublin hospitality here at the Black Forge.
All you gotta do is comment on this post, and we're pinning the winner, and that's the person that's coming down to Dublin to meet Conor at the Forge.
Shake the hand, baby.
Conor is a powerful force, is an intimidating person because what are you gonna say to Conor McGregor? What are you gonna do with this guy? You're meeting some of these people, it's kind of overwhelming on that end. But I've learned not to even think about it. I just play my part, play myself, and have a purpose. I was talking to Conor and I was telling him in the DM, he's like, oh, you're incredible, you did this. I'm like, yo, I'm happy to bring something to the table. I'm taking up time, I'm taking up resources. Sure, these guys have Irish hospitality. They're gonna say, thank you, you're the best, you're great, you're this and that. What is a person thinking in the back of their mind? They're thinking, did you bring something to the table or not?
It's gold and silver for the people of Ireland. Prosperity for the people of Ireland. That's what we're about. New York royalty, New York gold in the house, baby.
One other thing, if you don't mind to pick a gold link for yourself, the rest we're gonna stash, give some to your friends and staff. Maybe we'll give some out in Forge. You pick a link that you want. You got a Cuban over
From
here,
me?
a rope, a 3-tone. I don't know what this one is, I forgot. A Franco or a Byzantine. I just want to see which one would be your favorite link.
So I have a 3-tone.
Okay.
I have a 3-tone and I was gonna wear it and I said, because I have this and this. So I said, this is a kilo. This is a 3/4 of a kilo. This.
Yeah, it's
These
18
two.
carat?
Hey, there's one the top spot. Your man's out there, the Julie, you were with.
Oh, yeah, Fran.
So Fran, yeah. So and then I only recently got one, and it's thicker than it's like a barrel, and the diamonds on the barrel.
Right.
But it's a
gangster,
3-tone, but
yeah.
it's cool. So it's gonna rock it for you. How much it is? How much it is?
How much are these? I mean, they're like $70 a gram. So I don't know how much they weigh each one. But you know, if it weighs 100 grams, it's...
They're all in like the 5-6 grand range.
Yeah, 5-6 grand range. Okay. Nothing crazy for the champ, but it's still nice to have a little link just to see what you would choose, man.
Jesus, that'd be hard for me to choose him.
So you're a yellow gold guy.
That suits your watch fucking mad on me.
So I'll put this on me now.
So that's yours then.
Traxnyc
You chose
will
the
talk to us
chocolate.
next
You chose the
week
chain.
about a notorious line.
Just make sure this bail's on the back. Whatever you guys need.
That's it. That's the one.
Good layers.
All right, beautiful.
They all go together even?
Ah,
Yeah,
Got it all.
brother, you're a man. Very fucking played you.
Thank you.
So let's get this video. Let's go out to the people.
Let's do the
Let's
video
get
on
the tunes. Let's have a buzz.
Okay, so let's do it. All right. So we shot a little version. Connor's a amazing person, powerful charisma, and I gotta keep hustling. So stay tuned. We'll finish this out. Okay, let's talk business. Conor McGregor became an extraordinary personality, an extraordinarily successful fighter. But then he has a job to turn that into a business. If you want it to be a business, you have to get a business team. And lucky for Conor McGregor, he's got that with Alan and Doug. If you're a one-man show, you can't do shit. Doug is elite. That's why this trip was successful, because I was working with myself, Doug, and Mickey, and Alan and Conor. We joined forces, for sake. 2 teams, one New York team, one Dublin team, joined forces for one project. Me and Conor McGregor. I mean, he lifted me up. I'm nowhere near this guy.
Statue. Some silver, baby. Special statue here. It's in with a chance. You're winning all this lovely coins, baby. From my man Trax here in New York City. So how do you reckon we do
Well,
it?
how do we reckon we do it? That's a very good question. Well, let's see. Let's start with this gentleman here. You know this man's birthday?
What year? What's my favorite color? Anyone know my favorite color?
They're gonna start
Baby, I got your bullets.
Whoever can guess, it's when you unify the 2 belts. We need the date. So if you have that date, you raise your hand. Nobody has that date.
New York native. Over here. New York City. Where I unified the 2 UFC world titles in New York City. The birth of the champ.
Sir,
What? That's the year. Yeah. What's the rest of it? It's a special day.
the year
A
will get
special
you
day in
this.
the Canada.
The year will get you
The
this.
year will get you 3 ounces.
Well, they don't know that one. They don't know that one. All right.
Jake.
The 12.
The double. What's the question? The date of the double world title win.
Listen, we can't cheat, guys. I mean,
Come on, you're in the fucking local.
listen, that's it. It's next one.
The 12th of November, my ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Well, listen. You want to get the price there?
Yes, please. Here we go.
Congratulations. All right. A quarter ounce of gold. A quarter ounce of gold. What year was Conor's first fight, professional fight? Okay. 2012.
The UFC. Is UFC?
You pick the winner.
The UFC.
Professional fight.
For a quarter ounce in Dublin.
My first professional fight on my first UFC.
What was the year of this man's professional first fight? These guys got to figure it out.
UFC and then the first professional. Only like this a minute.
2006.
No, we don't even know it. We don't have to check on that. I know the opponent.
So who knows the opponent then?
Nah, no. This is before. That's UFC. Listen, that UFC is UFC. You gotta get to the UFC first. It took me 10 years to get to the UFC. Do you get me? It took me 10 years to get to the UFC.
This has to go to your biggest fans.
Yeah. Have it. Come on, who has it? 2008, right there.
We got some little bonus rounds right here going on. We got 1/4 ounce left and a couple ounces of silver. All right. Yeah. What's the fastest KO? If you nail it. 13. What's the fastest KO this man had for a quarter?
Record, I hold the second fastest knockout in professional mixed martial arts history.
1/4 ounce.
3 seconds! 3 seconds, baby! I don't wait around. I don't wait around. One smack back the car.
Alright, we got a couple left. What's his favorite thing on the menu at the Forge? That's it. All right.
That's it.
Thank you, man. This is
Prosperity for the people. Prosperity for the people, baby. That's all we're about.
We're giving away silver and gold coins in the Forge. Doug is moving me around. Nico shows up and I do him a favor and put the Pride and Pinion shirt on. Pride and Pinion. And Connor is a force. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He kind of reminds me of like a Game of Thrones character, to be honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Gold and silver for the people of Ireland. Prosperity for the people of Ireland. You know what I'm saying? Like, he comes in with this energy. Trax, my man. Bury this around Dublin. The Forge.
Built it, I bought it, and I run it, baby. Childhood friends.
Where's the brewery at?
Glasnevin, the brewery is at Forge Stout Brewery.
Right.
Sorry, it's Forge Brewery. So we do lager,
Right.
we do stout,
Right.
and then we're working on the cider as well now. But you know, we're just taking our time with it.
So me and Mickey will take a tour and we'll see what's going on in the brewery, man. If you don't mind.
Yes, sir. Please do.
I appreciate
Please
that
do, yes.
because it's a delicious beer right here. I got myself a Notorious cigar, and it's too much for me to handle. Appreciative, thoughtful, considerate. That's what you need to be in business in those environments. But at the same time, you can't just be a submissive because these people get that all day and they need the stimulation and the balance. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's tuning in to see if you're balanced, if you're delicate, if you're interesting, okay? You know, that was the night that we shot the scene and I had the first scene and then the next day was the stash. Great place, great food. Nico's there, we're laughing, we're giggling, we're drinking, you know what I'm saying? Doug is managing the whole f***ing situation. I'm just trying to play along. And then it's the next day. Doug the Thug. Roll down that window, Doug the Thug.
How are you?
We're here for the gold.
You're here for the gold. Let's go.
You're supposed to be wearing one chain or another.
I know, I needed your opinion.
Ah, the opinion. It's all right. You look a little tired.
I'm not tired.
You sure?
100%, let's go.
All right, that's good. We're gonna go upstairs, get our shit, come downstairs.
100%.
Sorry to scare you.
It's only because I have so much shit.
I know, I understand. As you should be.
Looking forward to it.
All right, well, listen, before we go, we got to make a decision.
I think I know which one.
Well, which one is it?
Which one do you think?
I mean, I'm a Franco guy, you know what I'm saying? But that's up to you, bro. It's a personal choice.
So-
It's not a choice for me to make for you, man.
Then I think this one, that's Miami, isn't it?
There you go.
Yeah,
That's it.
done.
We did the business. Now it's time to take care of Dublin and impress Conor with our business skills here. This guy is a fighter and a businessman. Step one is to trust Doug's instinct on the right place to have the next scene. We just had Conor at the forge doing something you've never seen Conor do, dumping silver and ordering me to stash it. So now it has to be an iconic scene of something. The first stash is here. It's got to be high energy. We got to go all day, all over the place. Doug took us all over Dublin. I know Dublin now like the back of my hand. A very interesting city. Ireland's small population, man. I think Ireland's, he's told me like 4 million people on Ireland, bro. They take us all over Ireland and I'm like stashing gold here, gold there. Exhausting. But I learned a lot about the stash. You take gold and silver and you sprinkle it in high grass. So it gives many people an opportunity to show up and look. Maybe it's still there, maybe it's not. Another stash spot driving around. We're really getting to see, this is a way to see a city actually. You know what I'm saying? I got a handful of silver over here and I got to film a scene. So let's do that.
Hold it out, yes.
Right? We got our old boy, Connie. You're up here, Connie. You're training, your eyes on the horizon. Conor, I've been stashing a lot of gold. We still got mad money left. I can't get rid of this shit. That's the problem. 100,000 was a lot. You got kilos left. You got a peppered. It's not that bad, you know what I'm saying? As long as we have some tall grasses, where groups of people, because you don't want one person to walk away with everything. You want them to look for the shit for months with metal detectors, you know what I'm saying? Now I could do a big one right here, all gold coins, and just toss it in the fucking field. And should I, would I? Or do I go into those little...
Yeah, go over there for sure, near the wood.
But let's see if anybody in Dublin wants some gold. Perhaps this gentleman right here, a gold ounce for you, sir. Gold ounce for you?
Yeah.
Well, listen, the people in Dublin are smart. I'm playing a different game. You guys better hope gold don't become the shit. If it does, you know what it is. Don't forget me, because all the gold and silver I gave away, if you held on to it, is at an all-time high. I gave you an $800 bar, but now it's $1,200. So if you cashed it in for $750, you lose. That's the lesson. That's the lesson. The stash is continuing on. We have an ounce in Molly Malone's. We've got a kilo of silver somewhere. We're up to $4 grand already, and we got a $96,000 to go. All right, this box is gonna be empty by the time this shit is over. We gotta make this a beautiful movie, and we gotta get it up on Conor's page. He's gotta love it. He's gotta stir up the Irish pride in the man. You know what I'm saying? You see that flag? That's the Irish flag. People have pride here. And a little bonus with 3 Notorious cigars and a couple of beans in front of SBG. Somewhere, somehow. It's a busy Dublin street. You know what I'm saying? A very interesting experience. Last time me and Mickey were here, we never really saw a street like this.
Yeah.
But now we're here with a real local. We got somebody in Dublin that we know, and his name is Doug. It's like Hideki in Tokyo. Now we got Doug in Dublin. We will probably be back here, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I thought I found my own treasure, a piece of ceramic. Says, I think it says golden. This is a great way to see Dublin. Stashing $100,000 for Conor McGregor. We probably got like 60,000 to go.
Yeah.
I'm tired, man.
And they had a lot of fun, and a lot of people had a lot of fun looking for it. But we sprinkled it around, took hours. I got to the forge by the end of the day.
We did it, we stashed it. There's $100,000 worth of gold and silver all around Dublin. And now it's time to post and conclude the business deal. And it cost a lot of money. Treat money like dirt around here, man. Unfortunate. It's Conor's fault. This guy over here, man, why do you always turn your wheel? Hey, sir, Doug, why do you always turn your wheel to sit here on the curb like this? The second
bad drive. You're a terrible person, bro.
And then we put the post up. A little later, Conor woke up and he posted it as well, reposted it, and it went nuts. And a lot of Dublin fun stuff happened. People were calling, hey, I'm over here, there's people over there, they're in the river. This guy found that. One person found like $15,000 worth. At one point in time, we were going up a hill and there was some long grass, and I just threw 3 ounces of gold, along with a silver and a kilo. Yeah, it was a come up. And it's painful. It is one painful thing to have an ounce of gold in your hand. Just toss that shit. People think you're insane. In a lot of ways, I do feel insane tossing that, but I did it for the forge.
God.
Back at Molly.
Molly, she got a lighter between her now, man.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not even that deep. The coin was sitting right there. Good old Molly right here. And now someone left a lighter over there, like, yo, we checked.
In place.
We checked. So this place is just stripped bare, bro. It's a very interesting dynamic where people interact and you give them a little adventure. Good old Molly, she hasn't seen this much action since back in the day. What was the saying? Live and raw?
Alive, oh.
Huh?
Alive, alive, oh.
Alive, alive, oh. You know what I'm saying? She used to work around. Me and Molly got a lot in common, is really what it is.
You're hustling.
You know what I'm saying? I had the gold and she had the clam. She had the clam here and here. And I had the gold. But we needed something from one another. And we helped each other out, didn't we, Molly? You sweetie girl, you schmookity poo. I want people to get together, to see each other, to laugh. And millions of people saw me working hand in hand with Conor McGregor to promote the Forge Inn. And then it was the next day, we went to the Forge Brewery. So this is the brewery right here, the Forge. Business. Business in Ireland. Wow. Yes. Business. Oh, wow. What is this? Is this supposed to be like that? Come on, bro. Maybe skip the beer after all. My bad, everybody. Thank you. Stuff right here, huh? Already packaged, it's fresh? Can I pop one open? All right. Straight off the presses, Forge, baby. You know what I'm saying? The fighting beer right here, bro. Drink this and then bang out. All right, here we go. Whoa, come on. Is this because it's fresh, it pops off? Good to go. Good to go. I don't want to ruin the packaging. If anybody buys some Forge and it has a little beer on it, it was my fault. My bad, man. Creamy. Look at that cream. Wow. Look at that. Like a real commercial, bro. Look at the way the color like comes up over here. I guess I gotta wait a little bit, right? Or? Yeah. Wow, that's good. Oh man, that is a fresh stout right there, bro. Oh shit. I just forged a new passion. Forged Irish stout. Right.
Because you know when you opened it up and it was quite a big pot,
right.
And you had the cascade,
yeah.
So that's the nice one. You got a nice one doser in here then. And that literally shoots a bit of nice one inside, sticks the lid on, so you'll see the lid there.
Right.
And goes all the way through the rest.
That's amazing, bro. It's production. The good news, it's in the heart of Dublin, and they got the best water in Ireland, don't they?
Yeah.
Refreshing water, that really is what makes it pop. Oh, here it is. We're following the cans. Maybe if we put a gold ounce in one of the Forge. So 4 cans are divided, package coming down. Packaging coming down. Hey, I'm all right. Let's see how this all goes down here.
And here it is, fresh off the presses, a brand new forged stout Irish made with a crisp, clean Irish water taste. Let's get Doug and see if maybe we throw one gold coin in one of them. Oh yeah, that would be something, right? We're branding the beer, and it's a great beer. And I put an ounce on a beer can, put my phone number there, explored the business, and sent that ounce of gold somewhere in the world. Some body's gonna crack open a forge 4-pack, and there's gonna be an ounce of gold waiting for him. I'm gonna take this ounce of gold and tape it to the back of this can of Irish stout. Once we attach the ounce of gold to the can of forge along with my phone number, I pour myself a sip of this stout and I start the machine. I mix up all the pallets and all the 4-packs so you could never know, or nobody even in the factory could know, where the ounce is. So somewhere in here is an ounce of gold, and you can only get it if you get this delicious, refreshing Irish stout. It really is a great beer because the water in Ireland is the best water. Somebody's gonna find it. My number is in there. Good luck. Drink responsibly. Then we went golfing with Doug and Alan. I can't play golf for the of it. Mickey was there playing. These guys are on the field playing a full game of golf on a legendary golf field, mansion and this and that, the cream of the crop. And in Ireland, Mickey's Irish, he's out there with the boys.
I think we're on hole 7, had to cross the road. K-Club with the boys.
Oh, good to not be.
Coordination with things like golf isn't really Max's forte. So he gave one swing or so, and then he said, this is not really for me. It was my second time golfing ever. Golf-wise, I'm much better than Max. Not to say anything like that. I'm naturally like more athletic than Max, and that's just, it is what it is. You can ask him. First of all, the K-Club, which is where we golfed, was a beautiful, beautiful place. It's like one of the more famous golf courses in Europe and in all of Ireland. Even over the world, they've done some masters there for the golf tours and stuff. Golf will probably be something I pick up as a small hobby in the future after that. It's just a really relaxing game, and especially after kind of being so worried and pent up, making sure that we could complete our mission with Connor, having that day to just relax and knowing everything is all good was a really nice feeling. We had great weather the whole time we were in Ireland. Ireland's like usually a very overcast, very rainy kind of place. We had beautiful weather, which worked for us in the video super well. We finally went to go see the HQ of the Black Forge Inn. See Doug, Alan, McGregor, where they just sit there and plot and kind of do the same things we do here. See what the office is like, beautiful posters and memorabilia of Connor's just career as a whole in there.
Wow, forged everywhere, so Connor's really proud of this beer, huh?
Yes, sir.
It's a big deal for him?
Yes. Legacy. Yeah.
Legacy, so...
Be passionate, be optimistic, be grateful. Nice. Very passionate, always optimistic, extremely grateful.
So this is his legacy, he takes it serious.
Yes. That's greenback, nice. Space in there.
And you're talking like it's just an office. This is an amazing office, bro. This is an amazing workspace, man. One of the top 50 influencers in the world, and you're in their business office. That's where I'm taking you to show you how they make something of their lives and turn themselves into kings. King's blood. See here? Oh, yeah, look at that one right there.
Okay. Cheers. Take your hoodies, take a t-shirt, take a bag.
Hoodie. Oh, yeah.
Take your sizes, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Here's some chocolate coins.
Ransack.
Oh, look, we got more coins.
Would you think we were going to do chocolate coins? I got the belt, baby. I got the belt, baby. I got the belt. Wow. Oh, man. Even just looking at the model in the office of that Lambo yacht is crazy, bro. If you're a man and you're riding around in that in Monaco, this is an incredible workspace for a team to be working together. But of course, teams have to be managed in different ways, different people, different groups of people. I got mine, I got theirs. This is a bigger business than what Traxnyc is. But this guy is on another level. Alan's in here, he's got the art pieces. He's got a little sitting area over here. He got, you know what I'm saying? Connor is everywhere. All the photographs of this guy. Yeah, so these are crazy McGregor photographs right here. 5 guys in Manhattan. Damn, McGregor, you're walling out everywhere. Yeah, this is an incredible
incredible life to live. Look at this thing. A yacht and this and that because you're an invincible fighter. What a way to make it. So you've seen a glimpse into the conglomerate, Conor McGregor's business conglomeration, okay? The Forge, Proper 12, Forge Inn, the notorious cigars, and everything else that this man is doing. And the people that are doing it with him, me being one of them. Isn't that something? And one little lesson to anybody watching about anything. The more something gives you butterflies, the more something makes you anxious, the more you gain when you get it done. The more powerful you become. You level up. If you're working in a company and you're this and that, you want to be in such a position that if you leave, they cry. That you say to that your boss, or you listen, man, you're not treating me the right way. I think I gotta go. And then they go, no, stay. And if they're a fucking asshole, you do leave. Because you have to be valued. If you're valued, you will prosper. Doug is a fucking character. And you don't know who's behind some people. You know, Steve Jobs had Tim Cook, so when he died, he could pass it over to Tim Cook, and Tim Cook could carry Apple. Now Apple is f***ing itself because it's not innovating nothing. You could really feel that Steve Jobs is dead. I don't give a f*** about a wireless headphone. Oh, Forge Irish Stout, I knew it. I have to stop now. I love the Forge Irish Stout, and this is straight off the tap, right?
Straight out.
That's like how you deliver it to a bar.
Correct, in a keg.
With one of these.
Yes, sir.
In a keg just like that.
Yeah.
I forged a relationship with them. And then me and Mickey, on the last day, we went to go see Coach Ruddy, which is Conor's trainer, another Irish lad. You know, we did some training and he gave us gloves and this and that. That's not what I need. I was ready to spar somebody, but I did my UFC shit and I did my boxing shit and I loved it. I loved the feeling of being a fighter.
That's an Irish thing.
Yeah, right. You know how it goes. You know what's up, bro. He's the first surprise. Look at this side piece right here. Diaz versus
What's the story?
Hey, man.
Story, fella.
Right?
Well, fella.
What's up, man? What's going on?
How been treating you? You
What's up, boys? How you doing, sir?
Killing it in Dublin, yeah?
Yeah, having a good time. I got a flight to catch, but I'm ready to see what you guys are up to.
You gonna train?
Listen, man, I don't want to get sweaty, but I want to hit the pads. Maybe around with one of the boys, you know what I'm saying? Why not, bro?
It's the gold, fella.
Have a good time. It's the young lads.
It is the gold, fella. Where's our gold, man?
I got your gold right here.
Yeah.
Coach Owen Ruddy, legendary coach if you guys know him. Probably like the first vlogging MMA channel ever back in like 2015. I remember he did a couple vlogs for Conor versus Nate Diaz or Conor versus Eddie. Did a little training session with him, hit some pads, showed me a couple leg kicks. I got kicked in the leg by him. He also had some really good memorabilia. Not something that you get to do every day. Train with Conor McGregor's coach in Dublin, in Ireland, in their gym.
Keep going. Come on, keep going, keep going. Don't break, let's go. Keep going, keep going. We've got about 20 seconds left. Keep going, 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 keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, very good. 20 seconds left. Let's go, come on. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Push me back, push me back. Push me onto the ropes. Push me onto the ropes. Keep me onto the ropes. Okay, let's go, let's go. Put him down, put him down. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you. Fucking love it. That's it. It's good to empty the tank every now and then, yeah? I love it. Alright, Mickey, you're in.
He's right about that. It's good to empty the tank. Not the tank I want to empty.
It's the only tank they're emptying here anyway, for fuck's sake.
We got the last of the cigars, the best trainer in Ireland, you know what I'm saying, and amazing gym, real good discipline over here, man. I couldn't be thankful enough for the whole journey. Doug, you know what I'm saying, the whole Forge team, McGregor team and the Shadow, right? Is this what the
Oh
organization?
yeah, Shadow, that's me, yeah.
Yeah, that's gangster, bro. I really appreciate that,
You
man.
rock that when you're training as well, yeah? Along with the forge gear, yeah?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Come here. No bother, thanks.
Appreciate that.
Enjoy the rest of Europe, my man.
Right.
And hopefully we'll touch base in New York.
It's an amazing experience. You're in Dublin and people recognize you and make it happen. When I showed up to the Diamond District as an 18-year-old kid with my fade and my fucking white tee and my Air Force Ones, and I showed up, people wouldn't give me the time of fucking day, man. I had to beg to take pictures. I had nothing. I was nothing. And now I'm anywhere in the world and they're giving it to me and I didn't even wire in the money, but they know it's coming. 100% solid when it comes to my money. 9.999 guaranteed, bro.
And as Max says, if he could give out something to everyone in the world in every country, he would. And we're aiming to do that, and we want to do that with your guys' support. We opened a relationship with the McGregor team. We're going to be working on an exclusive McGregor line, which I'll just say here, I'm not going to tease anything, but we're working with them on a McGregor line. They've already done some more business with us for some custom pieces and watches and things of that nature. Doug has plugged me in with some other people that do want us to help give out gold for their company in their country, in their state and such. Overall, a great trip. One of my favorite trips we've ever been on, up there with the Sierra Leone trip. Did a little training session. That was literally an hour before our flight. Hopped off out of there a little sweaty, right towards the flight. Me and Max actually parted ways at this point. Max decided he wanted to continue just his little Euro trip for the weekend.
Sealed the deal with Connor. Mickey went back to New York and I went to take a little siesta in Spain. Wanted to have some alone time, sit on my laurels. I came a long way from being a laughing stock and a joke and in debt to up millions at the top of the world. Long way. And I needed some time to absorb that. Visited my friend Jesse Maestro that I knew for a while. Took a little road trip. This is a perfect field for sprinkling some gold. Tall grasses, clean, no bugs, smooth terrain. You know what I'm saying? Drove through all sorts of crazy Spanish towns and relaxed and refreshed myself a little bit before I came back to New York. New York to Dublin, New York to Tokyo, New York to Freetown, Sierra Leone, New York to wherever it's at. We're making partnerships and we're doing business. I'm showing you how the I'm doing it. I locked in Dublin. So what was it? It was beefing with Nico and doing business with John Jones that got me back in Dublin with Conor McGregor. That one good thing leads to another. Lock it in, do it correct, and you're gonna have a continuation of success and happiness. Watch the videos, learn how we're doing it. Go back 10 episodes. It doesn't start with Conor McGregor and $100,000. Let me tell you. It starts with Scott Disick.
Schmoopity boopity schmoop.